Hi, good morning. Today we will proceed to another topic and naka-decide ko nga dili na lang sa ta mag-Gmeet kay para kaniya video lesson makit-an gihapon sa inyong mga classmates nga katong way signal or dili pa available at the moment. So, para ma-view ra nila anytime. Okay, so we will tackle word etymology, and we have here the objectives to analyze words based on their origin and explain how words are derived from the names of persons and places. Okay, so etymology means the study of where words come from and how their meanings and forms have changed over time. So in the English language, there are words for some objects or activities that are derived from the name of the individual with whom the object or activity is particularly associated. So ang etymology, murag mahibaw nato diri nga field o disagikan na nga word or unsay gibasihan sa pagngana na nga word. Okay, so kasagaran ko no, sa English language, ug makadiscover ka og butang or makadiscover ka og plant, diha nimo ingan ang katong nga plant ka discover nimo or katong nga thing nga discover nimo or tool nga gihimo nimo. So diha nimo i-name. So money kasagaran sana the how the words are formed in the English language. So except atong mga words nga gipang borrow na to from different countries, from different languages, kasagaran sa mga words na form sa English language na derive tungod anang mga kanang nag-discover nila or kanang nag-invent nila. Okay, so the first word we have here is the word bougainvillea. Bougainvillea or bougainvillea. Okay, so widely cultivated climbing plant native to tropical climates with small flowers, usually white, and brightly colored leaves, usually red or purple. So derived from Louis Antoine de Bougainville, an admiral in the French Navy who was also an explorer and the first Frenchman to circumnavigate the globe. So ang kanang buwak or plant na bougainvillea gikan na ni Antoine de Bougainville. So diha gingani dya ang plant. So you can see here the picture of the portrait of Antoine, and sa pikas pod ang picture sa plant ka bougainville. So daghan may ngani nga plant diri sa Libagon, daghan ko nakita ni ngani. Okay, so diha di ay gikan ang bougainvillea. So si Antoine di ay ang nagnana ng buwaka or dihagingani siya. And then we have Braille, the system that enables the blind to read and write by representing each letter of the alphabet as a distinctive pattern of raised dots. So kaning Braille kay mo ra mig embossed mga letter. So ang dot ma-feel nimo touch nimo sa imong hand, ma-feel nimo ang kanang formation bitaw sa letters through sa katong dot nga gi-emboss. So ma-feel mo masubay ni dya gamit nimo imong kamot. So named after its French inventor Louis Braille, who was himself blind from the age of 3. So si ang nag-invent ani nga tool for the blind si Louis Braille. So diha pod gingani dya ang Braille. Okay, so makita ninyo diri si Louis Braille and then ang katong Braille mismo na makita ninyo na siya J dot, and ang dot murag kana bang I don't know if kailan mo gawin sa emboss, pero hikap ninyo na ma-feel ninyo ang katong letter. So nam jay libro nga ang sud ang letters sud sa books gikuan siya kana nga naka-emboss siya para iguan gamit sa mga blind, iila na silang i-trace using their hands, and then makakuan man sila kung saan nga letter. Diya mo to nga, na sila magbasa. Okay, so money Braille. So dihagikan ang word nga Braille. And then we have the famous word, famous man kay bawo man tanan kanang Bluetooth. 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 So, meaning a wireless technology used to connect devices. Okay, so katong wala pa uso ang share it sa una, manigamit na to Bluetooth, bisag arang kadugay ka dyan pasa. Well, derived from the King of Denmark and Norway, Harald Bluetooth, who united clashing dynasty tribes into one kingdom in the 10th century. So, they gikan ang word nga Bluetooth sa King of Denmark and Norway nga si Harald Bluetooth. So, mo jud ija pong apelyido ang gigikanan ana nga word. Okay, so kita niyo na picture ni Harald and ang ang graphics or ang symbol sa Bluetooth. Okay. Then we have diesel. So, obtained from petroleum by distillation and when used in internal combustion engine, ignited not by a spark, but not by a spark, but by compression. So, a type of liquid fuel. So, makuan man ni natong diesel naman na sa gamiton man na sa mga sakyanan ba? Then, derived from Rudolf Diesel. So, siya, German engineer who first produced the fuel and invented the diesel engine. So, mo lagi ni if kana bitaw siya na kung ikaw maka-invent anang butang nga murag diha ingan nimo. So, namagani kanang isda po nga na-discover si Jose Rizal sa una diha po gingani dya. So, kung kinsa maka-discover, kinsa maka-invent, mo to'y makakuha sa privilege nga diha mangani mo. Okay, so, money diesel and then money si ang German engineer nga si Rudolf Diesel. We have the word gardenia. So, a small tree with large white or pale yellow flowers. So, named after Dr. Alexander Garden, an amateur botanist who studied the flora of South Carolina and sent many specimens to the great Swedish botanist Carl Linnaeus, who named the gardenia after him. Okay, so kaning word nga gardenia gikan ni sa nga ni Dr. Alexander Garden. Okay, same with the other words mentioned before, gikan gihapon is ijahang pangan. So, morning gardenia. I think you're all familiar with the gardenia nga flowers. Kaya pati mo siya dyang humuta. So far, mo pa yung mga words. Pero daghan pa na siya. Kadto ray atong example. Then, balik diri Bougainvillea, Braille, Bluetooth, diesel, and gardenia. So, example words were named after the people whom during their time have done something significant. We have words derived from names of persons with suffixes. So, we have the word Machiavellian and Platonic. So, gikan sa ngan, giadan raw suffix. So, the first word, we have Machiavellian is formed from the name Machiavelli. So, Machiavelli, person's name plus the suffix and meaning related to or like. So, may kag Machiavellian, like Machiavelli, or having the qualities and ideas of Machiavelli. So, kinsam din is Machiavelli. Kani si Machiavelli, nag-publish ni siya og libro nga The Prince. So, nadito ang kanang strategies and tactics o kung saan pag-manipulate ang politics. Naong gani kag Machiavellian, meaning ana, you are being clever, strategic, and at the same time, manipulative. So, you're using deceit, trickery, or cunning in order to achieve goals, often in politics or leadership. So, you are ruthless or lacking morals. So, manay kibali, meaning niya. So, jud mong sugot if matawag mo Machiavellian. Then, we also have word nga Platonic. So, gikan na siya sa word or sa name ni Plato plus nick, a suffix meaning related to or characteristic of. May kag Platonic related to Plato or his idea. Pero ang common definition niya karon, may yung ganyan platonic or platonic relationship. It is a close, deep friendship that is not romantic or physical, based on Plato's idea of love that goes beyond physical attraction. Okay, so naputoy daghang words, pwede ring example. So, Colombia, named after Christopher Columbus. Philippines, named after King Philip II of Spain. And we have El Salvador, named after Jesus the Savior. And then Saudi Arabia, named after Muhammad bin Saud. Okay. So, motoy example sa mga words nga na-derive from the names of the discoverer or the inventors. Okay, so that ends our discussion. So hopefully you learned something, and then i-follow rin ako ang activity ani. Okay, bye-bye.